Hi guys, welcome to the live stream. If you're watching this live, enjoy the show. If you're not watching this live, if you're watching the rerun, I hope you watch the whole thing. You know, maybe, just maybe there might be something of interest for you during the show. To watch the whole thing, you know, maybe. Yo, what's up? Ciao. Why is she? It's a he, it's a he. I'm gonna explain. Let's wait until people get in here. Fake out this side, fake out that side. Always a fake out, guys. Always a fake out. We're also gonna talk about the spring effect towards downside, guys. We're gonna talk about this spring and why it's actually quite weak spring. Good evening, how are you today? I'm doing well, but you know, there is something on the intrawebs that made me, you know, that made my, you know, mojo go like, man. Yo, late adopter, man, how you doing? How's everybody doing? Simple technology, yo, what's up? Trice, M21, ciao. Rollo doctrine of drawing, sup buddy, sup, how you doing? Doing good. Bubbly fat evening as well. Some yail. Lol, why she's coming? No, it's not she, it's he. So we're gonna start talking about, you know, we're gonna look at the charts and stuff like that as well. But we're gonna talk about, start talking about Satoshi, Satoshi Stacker. Everybody knows who the guy is and why he's a scumbag. And I think that, you know, the thing that he just did is a scumbaggy thing to do. So, you know, I wanna put my opinion on that. Alpha, good evening. How are you today? Evening chat, evening. Why you got a beef with Satoshi? Yeah, why do I got a beef with Satoshi? I'm gonna explain why I got beef with Satoshi, man. I'm gonna explain it. You know, he's a respectable influencer and stuff like that, you know, so why does he have to do, you know, scumbaggy thing like this? Can you please talk about Bitcoin dominance? Nah, we talked about it yesterday. It's not, we know Bitcoin dominance goes towards the upside. That's actually good for the, you know, good for the price of Bitcoin. What's up, Hubert? How you doing? I expect the Bears to win today, yet the bull took the beat. Is about 29. Now the Bears are still winning. Unfortunately, the Bears are still winning the way I see it. We're also gonna talk about the fake out on the downside down here. We're gonna talk about this fake out towards downside, but it's not a fake out. It just initiated. Can you check ARA, please? Can't find a pattern on it. Can you please help? There is no pattern. It's going straight down. He won't be scumbag when he makes a switch. Keith, Satoshi versus the late adopter. Yeah. Okay, so there is 80 people here, so we can start talking about it. So the reason for the thumbnail and the title, and it's because I think what Satoshi Stacker right now did is a scumbaggy thing to do. Now, number one, he's a very respectable influencer. He's very respectable in this, you know, space, crypto space, and he just made a video about a meme coin. Not this over here, about a meme coin. Okay, so let's go back up here, and you'll see on his page, this is Satoshi Stacker, 266k subscribers, and this is why I'm reacting. He made that, you know, this meme coin is adding tons of utility. So he made a video about a meme token, a review, of course, you know, it's not surprise support it. It's you know, they paid him to do it, they paid him to make it, and he made about it. Now, here's the problem. You know, you are a Satoshi Stacker. You got 266k subscribers. You understand? You have to, you know, have some kind of self-respect. You have to understand that, you know, your subscribers do not know all of these things, right? They look up at you and they are assuming that you know more than them. So they trust you, you know, to hear about good stuff and bad stuff and so forth, so forth. So when a respectable YouTuber comes out and makes a review about a shitcoin, it's not even a meme coin, it's a shitcoin, at the worst, worst part of the bear market, right? And talking about without any kind of skeptical word about coin, just saying this is, you know, this is good, you know, the team is doxed, you know, they got all of these things that are gonna happen and stuff like that. Like, people who do not understand this, they kind of believe you and they're gonna put money. The people that are watching your show, they're not buying, you know, makeup products, you know, they're putting their life, some of them are putting their life saving on it, right? So he doesn't have any kind of self-respect, he's not honest at all. Yeah, they maybe paid him, but if somebody comes to me and I say, hey man, here is a, you know, meme token, I'm gonna give you a Bitcoin, you know, make, you know, I would say no. Like, Bitcoin is a lot of money, but I would still say no. 10 Bitcoin, I would maybe consider it, but you know, you would make a video, but you would inside that video be skeptical about it. You would say, you know, you would tell people, you gotta know you're gonna lose all your money. This is not, you know, what it looks to be, you know, I got paid to make the video, so forth, right? You will give some kind of disclaimer to you, but there is no disclaimer. There is not. He said like, oh, they paid, they sponsored this video, and then he goes rants about how, you know, what kind of, you know, goes through the white paper, and, you know, talks about, you know, what kind of tokenomics it has, what it can do, some kind of fundamentals, and so forth, right? Over here. So you can see
the price, the market cap.
He talks about price, about the market cap, about this, about that. He goes into looking at the white paper and what they're gonna do, you know, the plans for the future and so forth. You know, the founders, you know, they are doxed, you know, this is gonna be, you know, they're audited and so forth, the contract. You know, he just makes it seem like, okay, this is, you know, legit meme coin like Shiba Inu and Dogecoin, and that's why it's gonna go up. And I think it's a very scumbag thing to do. Now, this coin is nothing but a, you know, a simple Ponzi coin. I'm gonna explain to you why it's Ponzi coin, and I don't know if you understand it, but it's 100% a Ponzi coin. And they are taking tokenomics from 2018. Actually, they're taking tokenomics with 2018, and what he's doing, he's making review, but he says nothing skeptical about coins, and he has 266k subscribers, so that's why he's a scumbag, right? And this is it's a shit coin. It's a, you know, there is no way to describe it, right? So let's go to the market cap. This is the meme coin, that's the M coin, right? Whatever, right? It got 10M market cap. He says, oh, this is good because it can go up a lot, you know. If you look at the chart over here, the full chart up here, it looks like it starts at 0.02, and right now it's at 0.04, so it's still a little bit up, right? But the start of the sale was actually at 0.001. So if you take and calculate up here, we're not taking the top of 16, let's say up at 14 up here at the top. So 0.14 divided by 0.001, because that's the price where they released the coin. They are already up 140x. So when the coin actually came above 100x, they already took a lot of profit and stuff. That's why they have money to actually pay Satoshi staker whatever he, you know, wants to pay. So whether this is, you know, they're trying to get, find some kind of new exit liquidity for the coin or something like that, I don't know. But they already got 140x on the coin. They already got. Now the other thing that's you know, and if you go to the page, the first thing you're gonna see is how to buy the coin, you know, staking and so forth, and where is the white paper? Mimicom white paper right up here at the top, right? You see, wow, or white paper, whatever. Let's go a little bit down. Tokenomics over here, taxes, guys. Taxes. So I don't know if you understand what this means. So when you buy the coin, they take 9% of your money, and when you sell the coin, they also take 9% of your money, and they take the money and put it in something called funded treasury wallet, which will encompass marketing and development for the long-term growth and whatever, right? Doesn't matter. They take your money, and then they probably use that also to, you know, give the stakers as well. I don't know what kind of economics, but you know, this is a normal thing. This was very big thing on Ponzi coins in 2018. This is one of the first Ponzi coins. Power of Weak Hands 3D. The reason it's called Power of Weak Hands 3D, this is 2018 stuff. The reason this is called Power of Weak Hands 3D is the longer you hold, the more, you know, staked stuff you're gonna get, right? So when new guys come and they buy, they take 10% of those people and then give it to the stakers. So if you go down here, how does that work? Every trade, buy or sell, has 10% flat taxation fee applied. So when you buy 100 coins, they take 10 coins of that and then give it to the stakers, right? So the more you hodl, the more you stake, you know, the new guys are actually funding the old guys, right? So that's how it's working, and this is very normal. So 10% flat transaction on buying and selling. That's exactly what they're doing. They taking economics from 2018, putting into this coin, and then saying that this coin is gonna, you know, go to the moon. Not only that, it does nothing. It does literally nothing. The coin does nothing. They have a lot of, we're gonna do this, we're gonna do that. Of course, every coin has to do that, you know. We're gonna be, you know, world best coin, and we're gonna, you know, go to the exchange and so forth, so forth. It's all crap. Like to be decided, right? NFTs, of course, you know, they gotta put NFT. Ape ranks will significantly, if you know, we're gonna be that, we're gonna be. It's all crap. It's all crap. Literally crap. Phase 1, they got some kind of influencers up here, Satoshi stacker, you know, YouTube trending, text listing. Like, who's gonna list your crap coin? Is Binance gonna list your crap coin? They just barely list the Shiba Inu, you know. NFT market, everybody got NFT marketplace, staking. You already got staking, merchant website. Like, what kind of merchant is gonna take meme coin? What kind of merchant is gonna do meme coin? What kind of merchant is gonna do that, right? Multiple exchanges, launchpad and stuff, social image, you know, the more phases you have, the better it is for meme coins. The thing is, this is, you know, literal Ponzi coin, and the reason I mentioned it, this down here as well, thought supply, whatever. Where was it? Where he mentioned the trip? I think it was on the page. Let's go back here. I think it was on the page. Let's go down here as well. Yeah, over here. So they got, you know, exclusive event for people who are holding. So Supercar Rally, the only crypto with its own rally, race Armada, Texas. So in Texas there is a rally. Free registration for MCON holders of 10,000. So you can register for 10 if you got 10k or 10k or more. 4 days, 4 cities, 100 miles. Rally finance celebration dinner September 720. You know, 2 spots of 30 remaining. I don't know how true that is. You know, a lunch, Denver lunch. You know, 4 season hotel, so forth. Aspen Peaks, $0 registration. It's not free. Some guy in Chile, you know, buys 10k of these coins, and you gotta buy 10k. I'm gonna show you also why this is actually very laughable. You gotta buy 10k, and you know, you have to take the plane, you have to go into the hotel, you have to pay the food, you have to pay this lunch. You know, lunch is not, you know, covering, you know, 3 days of food, you know. It's expensive. It's really, so who's gonna go, you know, buy this just to go to Texas, some kind of rally, you know, exclusive event. It's crap. Projects, launchpad, pre-sale, whitelist opportunity, blah blah, whatever. It's a huge Ponzi coin. It's a huge Ponzi coin, and they got some kind of events or whatnot, right? And you can also see down here, you know, last 24 hours. Volume 13,400. It was actually 12,400, but you know, now the Satoshi stacker is, you know, shilling this. Some poor guy bought $1,000 of this. Will this pump a little bit? Will it not? I don't know. The reason I think Satoshi stacker is a scumbag is because he, if you, you know, we're not gonna watch not gonna watch video over here right now. But what I want you to do is after this live stream, I want you to go to here, you know, Satoshi Stacker's webpage, YouTube page, and I want you to watch this video. I want you to watch the videos and then tell me if he's not scumbag, because there is 0% of skepticism toward the coin. 0%. Not only that, he's making it look like, okay, this, you know, review of some kind of coin, although it does say up here somewhere in you know,
out to meme coin for sponsoring today's video.
Yeah, so you know, I had to, you know, those are like 5 words he says about that the video is being sponsored. Nothing down there as well. Nothing down, advanced meme coin utility, nothing down there as well. You know, it's inside the video, like 3 seconds up here. He says the video is sponsored, and beside them, no skepticism, no nothing. Like everything's like, oh, this is that. You know, it's a review. I think it's a scumbag thing to do because he should know better. He's like 250,000 subscribers, and like, you know, his viewers, his followers, his subscribers, you know, they don't not understand this. You know, and a lot of them could invest a lot of money into this. You know. So just say. So yeah, I got a beef with Satoshi stacker. So you know, I definitely think less of the guy. Definitely think less of the guy. He's shilling total Ponzi coin. Like, I shill coins too, guys. I shill, you know, Safe Moon. I don't shill, you know, but I'm telling you, you know, I bought Safe Moon, I bought this, you know, I bought these Ponzi. But I'm calling it what they are. They are not meme coins, they are Ponzi coins. I know how they work. I tell you, you know, you're probably gonna lose all your money. You know, if you got some money to throw away, you know, pop that and stuff like that, right? I understand that, but he's making it look like a legit project or something like that. It's not. It's basically a Ponzi coin that already did 140x. Right now it's on the way down, and they need new people, you know, to pump into the coin. And if you look at a website, it's so you know, the website is so shit, man. The website is so crap. The website is so crap. Like, the first thing you see is contract address here at the top, so you can copy. You see big copy button. Yeah, just buy, I think, you know, staking contract. How to buy right over here. It's not even a meme coin. It's a literal Ponzi coin. Like, meme coins at least have gotten, you know, something going for them. Real utility. Strong community. It's crap. It's crap. Strong community of 1,744 subscribers. That's strong community. That's strong community. 1,744 subscribers, and who knows how many of these guys bought at 0.001 and are right now looking at you know, exit liquidity because they don't have enough you know, volume on the exchange, you know, for their meme coin, because it's only at 30,000 in the last 24 hours, and they got a shit tons of these coins, so they are like, hey man, let's pay Satoshi stacker, and then, you know, exit, you know, drop, you know, dump it more, and just blame on the capitulation phase. Yeah, there are good YouTubers, and you know, I even, you know, even BitBoy. I don't have a problem with BitBoy. He's shilling coins and she's shilling stuff, but he's shilling like real project, like stuff with use case, stuff that actually might be, you know, be usable. But you know, what I mean is, why is Scumbag? Can you give me a short version? He is shilling meme coins without actually any kind of skepticism at all. And he, you know, his subscribers are gonna get butt effed, you know, big time. So there's that. Okay, guys, let's go back to Bitcoin. By the way, there's a second thing I wanted to talk about, and let's go up here. There's a second thing I wanted to talk about. So that was the meme coin. Let's we are done with this over here. If you want to watch why I have beef with Satoshi stacker, check the you know, earlier video on the review. But let's go to Twitter, guys. Let's go to Twitter, and you know, with Luna and stuff like that, they got this consensus mechanism and power of stake or whatever, right? If you got, you know, coins, you can vote on these DAOs and stuff like that. And I got a problem with this as well. Let me just go down here. Let's go to home. The guy's posting. Let me see here. Well, 12,000 BTC transfer unknown wallet. So 1,200 BTC is going to the Coinbase. So that's not actually a good thing. And man, he didn't post. Man. Watch something. This guy. Doesn't matter. The only thing I'm going to show you up here. So last tweet I saw from this confirmed Terra will burn USD supply. This is what you can see. Total voted 42%, yes voted 99.3%, abstain 0.6%. I don't like this, guys. I don't like this. Here's the reason I don't like this. Here's the reason I don't like this. I don't like any kind of voting. I don't think a project should be run on the votes, because imagine you have a ship. Okay, you have a ship and you're driving the ship, and the captain's like, hey guys, you think we should go left or right? Should we go through this you know, thunderstorm, or should we go around it? Let's vote and let's see how many of you, you know, put your hands up, and we're gonna decide whether we should drive through the thunderstorm or drive around it, right? And of course people, you know, he's the captain, he's got all the education, you know, experience, and here are these guys that are sitting on the ship, and they're like, yeah, let's go to thunderstorm, it might be fun, you know. And suddenly you're driving through thunderstorm, and you know, what's the point of the captain on the ship if you're just gonna do the voting all the time, right? What's the point? You know, the reason you have a captain is somebody who's gonna, you know, take the tough choices, take the choice to, you know, even though it might be a longer drive around the thunderstorm, it might be safer, you know, it's gonna pay off in the end. You know, you also know a lot more than other people, so you can take more informed decisions. But when you're doing stuff like this over here, like, and this is not just, you know, about UST and Luna or anything like that. I mean, you know, all this consensus mechanism, you know, that's running through the crypto space, I don't like it at all. Zero like it. I like that, you know, my projects have somebody at the top who is deciding stuff. You know, who's deciding stuff, who says, we're gonna go this way, we're gonna do that, because I know if I believe that guy, that project is gonna do good. But if the project has this, you know, consensus mechanism, I don't know how that project is gonna do well, because, you know, they might do weird stuff, you know, weird stuff. So I don't like the consensus mechanism, you know, this power of stake and stuff like that. He's only getting paid 20k. It's not even 1 Bitcoin. Oh man, that's a scumbaggy thing to do. All of the D1 voting was fake. This guy, if the captain dies, they all die. If they learn to navigate along the captain, the ship can go without him. No. The captain still needs to navigate stuff, but, you know, they make the decision for the captain. But captain has to, you know, say, okay, you know, you gotta trust somebody. If you got a company, you know, there is somebody at the top of the company that's, you know, he's not letting everybody who works under him decide, you know, what you think is his best thing to do, you know. So what about GM today? Whether they got banned in China? I don't know, but, you know, I saw that there was a guy on Twitter as well, and he said he sold stuff and got banned from their Twitter. Where is it? Let's go up here at the top up here. And who was it that said that? Let me just try to find it. This guy. No, not this guy, but he had some thumbnail. Nash, no. When did I read it? So about Steppen. Wake up 1 hour ago. Where did I read? I don't have many people up here, so, you know, it is gonna go very fast. I just need to find the right tweet. Tetra's launched new stablecoin. Yeah, Tetra's launched new stablecoin. Same price. I think it was same price. I don't know who the guy is. I just followed the guy. Yeah, that's the YouTube guy. What about repo market? Maybe it wasn't same price. Who was it then? If it wasn't him, who was it? Panther. 3 hours ago. It was so long ago. I don't know. There was either way. There was a guy that sold all his you know, shoes for Steppen, because figure out if it goes down he will have difficulty selling the shoes. I don't know how this works or what kind of shoes they are. And he went on the Discord or Telegram and said something, you know, that he sold the shoes and he got banned. But Steppen is down like 50% right now. Steppen, something like that. Yeah, it's down pretty much on this last dump down here. 44% on the downside. Yeah, it's losing value pretty fast. So I don't know how it's gonna play out. Cardano ecosystem is built to run fine without the founder, truly decentralized, truly open source, truly reliable. It might be that, like, Ethereum is also going to go to power of stake and so forth, you know, and they're gonna, you know, put out, you know, options that people might vote whether we're gonna do this or gonna do that and stuff like that, right? You know, that might work, but, you know, I don't like it. I don't like it. I don't think that's the way, you know, anything should be run. It's either 100% decentralized without any voting. You make the contract, you make the stuff, and you put it out there so people can actually use it without any, you know, central, you know, without any voting or changing and stuff like that. Or you have, if you have some kind of change, there should be some kind of, you know, hierarchy, or, you know, where the lead boss, you know, has the last word and stuff like that, right? At least the way I see it. I'm still hoping that coin Satoshi shilled to me a year ago go up sometime. maybe. Good me, I just watched the Satoshi Taker rant in 1.1 occasion. Hilarious, I recommend it. Good, dude. What but Tron? Is it bullish? Yeah, Tron is still bullish. I don't know why. I don't know what's happening with Tron, guys. I don't know what's happening with Tron, but Tron is still bullish. That's it, guys. If I ever shill you any kind of Ponzi coin or stuff like that, you will definitely see, you know, not financial advice. I think this is a Ponzi coin. I think this is a crap. You know, some kind of honesty a guy has to have. You know. So, you know, it's really important to me that anything I say on the video, and sometimes I don't want to talk about other stuff because I think, you know, they are really scammy thing and I'm giving them publicity, so I just jump over them. So there is that. The validator, formerly called Terabytes, changed their YouTube name to Bytes Digital Group just before the crash occurred. They also deleted their Twitter. Terabytes, I don't know. They did? Oh, might have not something. My Luna and Binance literally turned to zero today. Can't sell or trade even list as worth 0.0. Yeah, I saw that on my trading view. The pair went blank. The pair went blank. So Stepan is right now down something like 80% on the downside. It's dropping pretty much, you know. I don't know what happened. This is not a normal drop. It went sideways up for a long time, and Bitcoin, you know, it should have just dropped, you know, slowly and regained and whatever they are doing. But it looks like something is wrong with the coin. So, you know, it just had too much hype, way too much hype. This Stepan thing up GMT. So what's happening with this right now? I don't know, but you know, dropping down 50%. I don't know. Something is wrong with the coin. Luna USD, see here, Luna BUSD, you know, invalid symbol. So there is that. Tron is bullish, guys. Tron, I don't know why Tron is bullish. Here's Tron down 3.32% today, and I'm still asking people why is Tron bullish. I don't know, because I don't follow these I don't follow these, what are you gonna call it, fundamentals. On certain stuff, you know, I don't follow that, but yeah, you know, I can see on the chart that something is, you know, performing or not performing, right? Over here, you see, I asked like on May 23rd, that's like 3 days ago, I asked why is Tron so bullish? Because it just seemed bullish. It just, you know, it's not dumping, it's curving towards the upside, and so forth, right? So right now it is not bullish. So I don't know why, if that has something. You can see high here nicely. The problem with Tron is it did not pump above the previous high, so I don't like that. Right? There's definitely some kind of line up here. There's definitely some kind of lineup here, something like this, maybe, give or take, right? Some kind of lineup here, and you know, if it breaks that line, you know, it might have a nice run towards the upside. It's very close to the top, but it does look bullish, guys. It does look bullish. It is having this consolidation phase up here. Now the problem is that we are in the bear market, so if you know, Bitcoin dumps, this might dump, but these are the two lines you should be watching on Tron. So if we said over here as well, we said over here down at the bottom, if it for whatever reason drops below the bottom, it's kind of game over. The bullishness is kind of out of the window, the way I see it, but it does perform better than other altcoins right now. For whatever reason, it's keeping the price, it's holding it up. I don't know how it's manipulated to do that, because everything is, you know, correlated with Bitcoin. Tron launched their own stablecoin. Yeah, we know that they have their own stablecoin. It's called USDD, and it's backed by Tron. But so maybe they are worried if Tron dumps, you know, the stablecoin will dump. So they are trying to manipulate it to stay wherever it's staying. So how this actually working out, I don't know. But I see on the chart, you know, it is, you know, holding the price. It is holding the price, and it is being stable for. It's been stable for a long time. You can see here, if you compare it to BTC USD DT up here, let's get a new pane up here and change this to logarithmic chart. Although it's been going up and down a little bit, right, up and down a little bit, and this kind of falling, but you can see this last part over here, it's definitely not correlated with Bitcoin, right? This part over here, you can say it's correlated with Bitcoin, that's fine and everything right here, but after this move towards the upside, this just kind of starts climbing towards the upside. You can see this move, big move towards the downside, capitulation. There has been no capitulation phase on Tron yet, so you know, definitely bullish. Why, I don't know, right? So when I see certain stuff like it that is going against the market, and the only thing I hear is, you know, it's got stable coin, I don't still see the reason why it should not dump. So you know, be careful about this guy. Just because it is bullish, it doesn't mean that it's gonna go to, you know, a million or whatever. It just might dump, you know, later or whatever, right? I do not know what kind of forces are behind this, so there is that. ETH BTC is dumping hard. dumping against many other altcoins as well, like sand. So let's see, Ethereum is down -5% while Bitcoin is up. Now Bitcoin was down, to tell you the truth, Bitcoin was down 5% as well to the day, and we can talk about Bitcoin, but this does seem to have a lot less you know, power behind it than Bitcoin has right now, and this looks like a lot more dumpier move than Bitcoin is, because Bitcoin is kind of going a little bit sideways here, a little bit sideways, while Ethereum is going kind of downwards, right? So let's talk about this latest move up here. Now finally we're coming back to Bitcoin after, you know, 30 minutes of rant. We're coming back to Bitcoin. Let's talk about a little bit about Bitcoin up here, and this last move towards the downside. So let's go to the 4-hour time frame, and this week on the downside, there was some kind of line down here, right? You know, depends on how you draw this. Maybe something like this up here, whatever. Right, there was some kind of line down there, and we got some kind of top line up here. I don't know how I'm drawing it. Let's just draw it like this and say this is the triangle. Doesn't matter. However you look at it, this pumped out to the triangle. Now the first thing I'm gonna tell you is that any kind of fake out towards the upside, you know, you might get something like this, and then you get a, you know, you go up down, and then you have a fake out, and then oftentimes you change direction and go towards the upside. This happens often. This is called a spring over here. So I said in the Telegram chat, hey guys, maybe this is a spring, but I don't think this is a spring because it's very weak. So oftentimes what you're gonna see on these springs is when the spring happens, the recall towards the upside is a lot more bullish than the price was previously. So you know, recall goes very fast above wherever, you know, that's the spring, why spring is there. Spring gets down, and you know, the bears cannot push it down, and then comes a lot of buyers that kind of ricochet this price above certain levels, and you will see that on engulfing candles and stuff like that actually happen, and that's actually a spring, and then spring can actually propel you towards the upside, and that's what we like. Now in a settings where the spring does not, you know, doesn't go all the way up towards the upside, but kind of goes up there, but still fails to get above certain levels up here, we call that weak spring. It doesn't have enough bullishness towards the upside. It doesn't have enough bullishness towards the upside, and you know, and that's one of these things that happen oftentimes when you get spring up and then get a second spring, and then you kind of continue on downside. So this spring doesn't actually propel you towards upside. So what this spring over here is telling us right now is that we did get a spring towards downside, and there came in a lot of buyers trying to push the price above certain levels up here, and they kind of failed. Again, they kind of failed because this is right now been going on for 4, 8, almost 10 hours. They're trying to push the price above it over here, and they are failing. So this looks very weak. They can maybe under certain circumstances push it back above here, but it looks very weak. So the spring effect on the downside, the way I see it, kind of failed. I think it was you know, they tried to go down and they pushed the price up over here, but you see that the trend line up here, the trend line is still fully intact, give or take up here, fully intact. We are not above the trend line yet. Let me remove the moving averages, and you can see this oftentimes, like you can see here, and then you get this spring effect, try to go up, but you cannot even get above these levels up here. And we have now been using a lot of time up here, so you know, will we actually get up there? Might do that, but it's kind of looks very weak. So the thing you should get out of this spring is that it looks weak, and everything is still on the table for the more move towards downside, the way I see it. So this is Bitcoin. Why this wrong Bitcoin? This one over here. So the way I see it, there should be more movement to the downside. There is a channel up here. I'm going to show you in a second up here. But before we do that, so this spring towards downside, this kind of failed. Let's go back to the daily time frame up here, and I will show you up here that daily time frame is still very much bearish. Nothing has changed. We still got 1, 2, 3, 4, and this is over here. It's 5th rejection of the 10 moving average. Yesterday we managed to close below the 10 moving average as well. Today we're having this huge doji up here, right below here, and I'm still, you know, leaving the room open that this can somehow, you know, get above here, get above outside triangle towards upside, and continue towards upside, maybe 31 to 2 before it actually goes lower. But overall, from what I've seen on the charts, it does look bearish, and we have more more leg left to go on the downside. So if we kind of fail right now, this 20 moving average is very, very important. Are we just gonna jump above the 20 moving average and, you know, get a rally towards the upside here? I kind of doubt that, but you know, that can always be an option. Overall, I'm still very much bearish on Bitcoin. I still look at this 22 to 25k, 23 to 25k targets on the downside. Will we get to that? When will we get there? When will we dump down? I don't know. Will we have a move towards the upside first before down? I don't know. I've seen people talking about this 35 target up here, guys. 35 target, and you know, I've seen several people talking about 35. I think there is no way we're gonna hit the 35 target. I just don't think there is any way to hit the 35 target. On Twitter there was let me show you up here on Twitter. If you haven't noticed, I'm a lot on Twitter. You know, I like Twitter. So yeah, in the recent note to clients, JP Morgan said that the fair value of Bitcoin is 38,000. The note also mentioned that crypto has become a preferred alternative asset for a bank, blah blah blah. So they're very bullish on Bitcoin, and say the Bitcoin, you know, fair value is some kind of 38,000. They didn't say it's gonna go up to 38, but they did say that it's 38. So they're trying to tell people, hey guys, buy, because you know we're gonna go up, right? Go long. And I said in 2018, the bottom when Bitcoin was, I don't have to read, I can just tell you. In 2018, when we were at the bottom at 3,000, JP Morgan came out and said that the bottom is around, you know, below 2,000. You know, it should be around 1,200 or 1,400. I don't remember exact figure. It's a very low figure. They said the bottom should be down there, right? And everybody's like, yeah, if JP Morgan says that, then it has to be true, right? No. It doesn't work that way, guys. These guys want to take your money, and you have to make sure that they don't take your money. Okay, so you cannot trust anybody who tells you anything in this space. Okay, always have this, you know, critical mind. They want to take my money. Are they really telling the truth? I remember one time there was this Pantera Holding or Pantera Investment Company or whatever. It's 2018, maybe 2019, and then was saying that, you know, by the end of 2019 Bitcoin will be at 49,000, and I made a whole video about that and saying, you know, the only way the Pantera fund can actually, you know, generate new clients is if, you know, clients think that we are gonna go to 50,000 and then they come buying. You know, Pantera is not gonna say, you know, we are in bear market, we are gonna go down to, you know, or we are down here, you know, the target should be around, you know, maybe something like 17,000 at the end of the year. You know, they're not gonna say that. They're not gonna, no, they're gonna have a high number and say we're gonna hit, you know, we're gonna hit that number. So when you see in this, for example, right now that, you know, people are saying that next bull market is gonna go to 250, 280, 300,000, you can bet your sweet ass we're not gonna come even close to that. But, you know, how else are you gonna get new people into the space if you don't tell them, you know, that we are going to the moon? You know, you cannot get people into space if you tell them, the next target, you know, in 4 years is gonna be Bitcoin at 80k. You know, nobody's gonna buy that, but unfortunately that might be a realistic scenario. 80k, 100k, give or take. 250k can happen, but, you know, we're gonna leave the room open for that discussion another time. But, you know, the way I see it right now, you know, it's pretty far out. It's pretty far out. That said, when JP Morgan said that price is gonna go up, or price should go up, that's probably, you know, a sign that we are gonna go down. So when JP Morgan say we're gonna go more down, that's probably a sign we're gonna go back up. So when we get to the bottom, I expect JP Morgan to come and say, guys, we think that, you know, the bottom is around 10k, and then we know that we are gonna go long. So it might be, you know, how that plays out. I don't know. But this over here is still not played out. We are still expecting the move outside of this triangle. Triangle didn't come. Yesterday we said it's probably gonna take time on this move towards downside. This move on downside must break this 29,110 level down up here. Let me go. 29,110 level. We must break this on the daily time frame up here. You know, it's either gonna go, you know, big move towards downside here and maybe something like that, or you're gonna slowly break and then a big move towards upside. How this is gonna play out? But you know, you're not getting back down to 26k or something like that. We just, you know, regular move towards downside. This is gonna take a couple of days right now. Today is 26, so we got still 4 days until this new moon kicks in. If you don't know what the new moons are, check out the previous streams. But you know, we still got a couple of days more before the new moon hits and we dump on the downside. Or maybe we just, you know, this new moon is, you know, technically some kind of inverse version of the new moon and we pump towards the upside. You never know how this is actually gonna play out. But anyway, I'm still very much bearish on this over here. I still think we need to go downside. I still we need to have some kind of 3 months of accumulation phase and so forth, and this is very tiring and boring. So the best thing you can do right now is to relax, take a walk on the beach, walk in the woods somewhere, watch the, you know, squirrels jump from tree to tree, and figure out, you know, what coins are you gonna buy at the bottom. 8 red weekly candles for Bitcoin, it's gonna be 9. I can prove button, it took me 3 weeks of analysis. Let me show you. Well, we also know where the bottom is. So no need, man. We know where the bottom is. Are you ready for another fake pump to 35k? I don't think that's gonna be 35k, guys. I don't think that's what I said. If we go towards upside, can we get 35k? Maybe, but there is a huge resistance here at 31.32. If we break 31.32, you know, it just might, you know, maybe we're gonna hit 35, but you know, all I wanna say is that, you know, it's gonna be hard. Anyways, guys, I didn't actually mean to have a live stream right now, you know, but you know, that Satoshi video, you know, shilling a literal Ponzi coin that already did 140x, already pumped, you know, have, you know, no value whatsoever, and I don't know how much money he got for that thing, but it's not worth, you know, the dishonesty and the crap that he's shilling. Like, if you want to shield something on your channel, like, at least do a, you know, legit project. At least take a legit project that has some backing, some ideas how to make a world better place, right? But, you know, meme king, like, come on. And what's up with all these, man, all these spams on the, up here, man, in the chat. Anyways, guys, I hope you enjoyed that video. We're gonna close it over here. I don't have much to say about it, much about it. I don't think we're gonna, you know, have any. Even when we had this dump to the downside, I was in Telegram chat. I said, it looks weak. So I wasn't actually a believer of the dump towards the downside. So, you know, and we saw that we had nice recovery up here. It needs to be slower than that. It just went too fast, you know, too steep right now. Thanks, Sasha. That's why we follow you, because you're real. Thanks, Lee B. So there's that. Hit like button on the way out. Go and check out Satoshi's video if you don't believe me. It's you know, and beside that, you know, take care, guys. Take care. We're gonna do another video tomorrow morning. That's it, guys. That's it. So that's the, you know, I just felt the need, you know, to vent a little bit, you know, and it's nice that you guys are here. It's nice that you guys are here. So there is that. Hopefully some of, you know, some decent coins will actually pump towards the upside, right? Okay, guys, bye-bye. I'm just gonna stop the stream right now.